Infernal Eclipse of Ragnarok. Hard mode opens up the game further, both giving me access to content familiar and new. Overwhelming, but damn is it fun. In this part of the game, the suggested boss order is undoubtedly a suggestion. After gearing up, I need to answer the question, who needs to die first, and why is it Infernum's version of Borean Strider? Oh god! This is the third part of my playthrough of the first Terraria Mod Pack, Infernal Eclipse. Hello again. Almost forgot about that. Almost forgot about the impending doom. I might actively get a Contaminator and go and like sort some shit out. It might be an off-camera endeavor. I don't know if I'll actually do that on camera. I think right here. Perfectly fine spot to do this. It's like aerating a golf field. It's like aerating a putting green. We're not gonna start this with Summoner, by the way. I mean, if we want, we can get the Sanguine Staff. Like, I'm probably gonna go get it anyway. It's like, the nice thing is that we won't fight this boss with summon weapons, because it's kind of hard to get off the feet with just blood. All the Summoner equipment you get at the start of hard mode, even with all these mods installed, it's not, like, super easy. So you need Essences of Havoc, you need a Chum Bucket, then you need a Blood Cell. Quite sunny today, isn't it? Anything you plan to do on this great day? Frolic in the forest, self-reflect in a glade, acquire some vitamin D, probably go to the caves and kill some random god I've thought of, that I've just felt like killing. Of course. That's very you thing, isn't it? There's apparently a lot of conversations you can have with Solon, and I just never, saw them. I see that we got a Bard Emblem and we got a Summoner Emblem, and neither of these I'm particularly interested in using. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some unholy things. Show me the vanilla treasure bag. It's 2 platinum coins. I think I can afford that. All right, there, and a Clockwork Assault Rifle. Did I get the emblem I wanted though? Hero Emblem. So we have like a bit of a all-arounder emblem. So one thing I remember is that we bought some potions that actually improved our mining speed. So even with this pickaxe, we're actually quite good at mining. Thinking about what boss we want to go after first. There's like quite a few people we could pick a fight with. And I'm like, do I want to go in order or do I just want to fuck around? I do notice Sans Undertale is in the area. I just don't... Actually, wait, hold up. I might actually want to check what he's selling. If he's selling the yo-yo bag, I'm not sure if the yo-yo bag is like anytime in hard mode or is it like... There's a yo-yo glove. I'll buy a purple counterweight too. There's also the Gradient. I'll take that. Because honestly, I really have not used yo-yos, like, at all in any of these playthroughs. In any of the playthroughs we've done for Calamity Mod. Give me some more Souls of Night. And then we'll have to go get some Souls of Light, but that shouldn't be hard either. I got something called the Evil Smasher. How long has this been in the game? I've never seen this item. Hey, awarding yo-yo bag. Secondary yo-yos do 50% less damage. I want to say that's a Calamity change. I also want to say Amalgamated Brain. Yeah, we can make this too, so we don't need to have both of these accessories on us. What we can also do, that allows us to make the Cobalt Pickaxe. Exploring weapons that aren't the current ones I'm familiar with, that aren't Calamity. I guess, like, this is a non-Calamity weapon, but goddamn is this thing strong. This thing seems very, very strong. Oh, right. I don't want it creeping all the way over here. I don't want that to happen. I guess we'll put it right here. I would like to have, like, a normal biome. I guess... Sorry, I'm like still looking through some other things. Yeah, we can buy the rest of these Life Force potions. So now we'll have more health. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I found it. All right. I think this game needs larger worlds. This game might need larger worlds. Things are getting a little too cramped. Jesus Christ. What the hell are we gonna be able to do with Ranger at the beginning? It's like a Ranger set from Thorium, but I think the Necro Armor is still better than it. So this thing called Valadium. Oh, you have to defeat the Fallen Beholder. If I toss all of these in the crystal, in here, I can use the crystal ball to make an endless ammo pouch. All right, there's a Void Lens. I guess we'll start with this boss, because this boss gives me access to a special set of armor that we can use for Ranger. Excuse me? Oh, I was like, why is it like dark? So basically what you're seeing here is I'm wearing a set of warrior armor that's also a summoner set, and I'm using a laser from the set bonus along with this gun. I think I take way more damage when I'm out of void. Oh, this is bad. That's very, very bad. Yeah, I'm dead. Damn it. I was like, I want to say that you get a debuff. You get like a debilitated... Oh wait, my regen was also like really bad. I probably shouldn't be carrying that while fighting this boss. All right, so maybe we should go try a boss that is not like that. So we need a Strider's Tear, Essence of Ilium, Soul of Night, Spider Fang, and a Frost Core. So Caustic Tear. And then we need the Torrential Tear. We need to stand over here, because presumably we can get, you know, one of those enemies. Well... Oh, I just want to point out... I don't have the flight for this. I also want to point out I am doing absolutely nothing to this boss. Okay, well, If we had more room, I feel like you're meant to have infinite flight for this, or you're meant to have flight for this boss. To put in perspective, you fight Lux after Ravager and before the pillars. Made the following: cornflakes with sugar, peanut butter, and hot milk. More items added to the Deviant Shop, and most importantly, a frost core, and apparently a really fast sword. Right click to do a freezing horizontal dash. This is a wild movement ability. Oh, hey, a mechanical skull. This is why I was like, we don't need to craft them. We could just find the summon item. I'm not expecting this boss to be hard, by the way. Oh, shit, it only happens during a blizzard. God damn it, I didn't realize. Oh, God, that honestly kind of scared me. Ugh, why'd they make him look like that? Why'd they do that? Ugh, kill it. They should have warned me. Ew, did they give it wings? I mean, he's kind of stuck, actually. Oh, there he goes. That's fucking disgusting. Ew. Alright, it's over. It's over. Spider nests in your world rustle in anger. Borean Strider has been defeated. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for it to be like that. Thorium Helheim changes. Oh, so those reworks aren't original to Infernal Eclipse. It comes from Thorium Helheim. Yeah, that was fucking nasty. Ew. Fallen Beholder is up next. We'll go fight Fallen Beholder instead. I think Fallen Beholder will actually give me the Ranger upgrade so we can use that other gun again. Ow. Alright, let's focus a little harder. Oh my god. Hey, it's like the first phase is fine. The second phase, like, really caught me off guard. Here we go. Ow. Ow. That attack is kind of rough to dodge. Got him. All right, muted cello. All right, so now our world should be covered with lodestone, which is what we need. Yeah, we need this. We need this to make the ranger equipment. Now, I had the wiki open, and I somehow misremembered what ore I was supposed to get from this boss. Wait, hold up. Do you have to kill him twice? The generating of the ore into the world can be done up to 3 times. Well, that stinks. We have to kill him more than once. All right, that's fine. Whatever it takes for some new equipment. Or we could just, like, give Prime a try. Now, I'd like the double yo-yo. What could go wrong? Do I remember how to fight this boss? Maybe I do, honestly. Damn, maybe I do. Damn it. It was going really well, but then I finally got hit. This isn't actually bad for, like, having shitty-ass weapons like this. Well, yeah. So obviously we have to deal with this part, which is not ideal. You know what? We might actually be able to do this. This might actually be doable. Yeah, keep doing that move. You honestly don't need to dash for this move. Shit! I accidentally dashed. Alright, that's great, but... Dude, I won that! I didn't think might actually win that. I wasn't even wearing anything particularly impressive. I'm like really surprised with myself. A life-powering energy cell. Without these, the grand mechanical creations are simple nuts and bolts. I also know that I could probably make a destroyer summoner. Yeah, mechanical worm. I mean, like... I don't know. I could totally have a better summon for this, but I honestly think I might actually be able to take him on. I don't know where the hell I got this ego for a person who hadn't touched Infernum Mode in several months. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. That wasn't a bad attempt, though. I guess, like, if I get better armor, I can completely school that fight. Why are there 3 red devils jumping me right now? Oh! That's what I'm looking for. You're gonna need these essences of sunlight for things, too. Oh. You see, with my goated dodge, I'm virtually invincible. I have such a goated dodge, it's just, like, not even a problem. Hey, I even got a giant harpy feather, so we got options. I want to say the flame wings are still better, though. This is a melee-oriented set of wings. I didn't even think of that. I think we'll make the flame wings. And then I guess we also gotta make a mithril pickaxe. So let's, like... What the fuck? What the hell was that? I feel like we never really properly explored this area, and I feel like we should have. Angler's Bowl. Releases a friendly anglerfish to light up the dark. We actually don't have a light pet. This looks like something that I should have done in pre-hard mode. Oh, hey, I got a pirate map. Honestly, I kind of do want to deal with these guys. Let's not do this here, actually. Yeah, can we take this over here? I have, like, a better weapon for this. Jesus Christ. Alright, I didn't know I could just, like, cast them into the void. Really? I died at 99%, are you serious? Oh, wait, no, the ship is still here, thank God. Alright, awesome. I kind of needed that relic anyway. We also got the Midas Prime. Might actually be able to use this gun, too. You know, if I was, like, good at the game. Alright, got him. The reason we wanted that was because we wanted to get Palladium in the world. So here is the Palladium breastplate. Here is the Palladium greaves. Here is the Palladium helmet. We'll swap out the Twilight Assassin armor, and now we have slightly more defense, but we are now a ranger-oriented class. Sanguine Staff would obliterate him. I guess, like, we would have to get the Sanguine Staff at some point. Well, there's some Chum Bucket. I just need, like, maybe 4 more Chum Buckets, and then we can just not do this event. We can just go make the Bloodworm. All right, we're good. I also need the blood cells, too. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Was not looking. Okay. I tried to change armor and to, like, pull out the Lichen Rock. Oh, shit. I was like, what the hell did he just do? Yeah, I've gotten much better at that attack, though. It's because I think, like, Duke Fishron in Eternity Mode had a similar attack. God, stop being such a bitch. Okay, I got him. Alright, there's my Sanguine Staff. I earned it. Oh, right, I guess this boss also has a Infernum Relic. This is what they call a Humid Goblin Sharktooth Necklace. Increases armor penetration by 8. This thing is objectively better than the Sharktooth Necklace I'm wearing. I did a very good job dodging. Oh, that's great. That's great timing. That's great timing. I like it when you start right when I summon a boss. That wasn't even the Sandstorm's fault. I just seem to not remember how to play this game. I also don't even have the right equipment equipped. There was literally a sandstorm happening. Was there not literally a sandstorm happening? God damn it. Okay. Why did he do like a right angle? Worm bosses when it comes to turning 180 so they can hit you? I don't remember having that issue when I first fought the Destroyer. And we're gonna have 600 health for this fight. And we're gonna last slightly longer. I'm about to just get a Daedalus Storm Mode and just like kill him. Can I dodge anything? Can I dodge anything he does? I do remember this melee weapon, actually. I feel like we used this on the twins when we did the Death Master Mode playthrough. I do remember this weapon. At this point, I'm just gonna go and find the Queen Slime spawner. Because like Queen Slime, I think we can take on. So maybe we'll have a better shot with Queen Slime. I don't know, we might have to go with like Old Faithful here. And then what's the Ranger set here? Mithril Hat. This Eye of the Storm might be outliving its use. I think we need to swap it out. This is not a good accessory. What I guess we could use is a Charm of Myths. Sometimes I get like confused by the green numbers, and that's because this game has like color-coded. This game has like some color-coded rainbow color. Oh shit. Some rainbow colored damage numbers. Jesus. Oh shit, I honestly thought he was moving the opposite direction. Jesus. I did glance over I glanced over at the chat for a second. I should not have done that. Ah! You piece of shit! Got him! Finally! Holy shit! That should not have taken that long. Why did that take 13 attempts? To put in perspective, I like to think I understand Calamity Infernum Mode. I've played this mod like 3 times. Why was I struggling so much with that boss? Let's get Adamantite. I wanted to try to avoid using vanilla weapons, but then sometimes you just can't beat it. We can make Frost Armor, honestly. What else do I need to do? I guess we can go kill Cryogen. Yeah, I got the cryo key. I want to say we won't need an arena for this. It's just a really long-winded fight. What kind of dash is this? This dash is comparable to the Asgardian Aegis, if you've ever played Calamity Mod. However, this dash, you can't use the dash key for this. You have to double tap, which is not ideal. Sometimes I want to do very minute movements and I accidentally dash, which is just like, okay, maybe it's time we don't use this anymore. Are you happy enough? Yeah, this dude just casually sells a rod of Discord. All right, so Deep Diver. Yeah, so this... So this is the dash that you're given for the Deep Diver. But honestly, I can at least hit the button. I can at least use the cooldown button. I don't have to double tap. And honestly, let's take the fight over here instead. I have water walking, so I can stand here. Ow. Okay, Jesus, calm down. I guess, like, if I have a bigger arena, that projectile honestly doesn't matter in most cases. Yeah, homing would help a lot here. But sadly, you can't have everything you want in life. Right, come on. Oh, shit. Did I just run into the same spike twice? Yeah, it's like, I always felt that Cryogen was just kind of tanky. He was always just kind of tanky and a little bit annoying. That's really my only issue with this boss. There's nothing wrong with how he behaves. It's more just like he's just like abnormally tanky. Come over here. Yeah, even with adrenaline, I wasn't able to finish him off. Alright, he's dead. This is a very, very, very girthy enemy. And yeah, you do get a frozen key from this boss that we somehow lost in the summoner playthrough. We do need this key. Up next, we've got something that's like a little weird. I've never seen this, and I have no idea what this is gonna be. So there's a mod called Calamity, and it adds an enemy called Pyrogen. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Spawn info, you need a pyro key. Summons Pyrogen when used in the desert. So, pyro key. So what's going on here? Auric Furnace, Pyrogen. Is he also like tanky and this fight is like needlessly long-winded? He seems to generate a shield. Ow. He seems to generate a shield? Okay, goddamn, chill out. Damn it. I'm actually dying slowly. Fuck. I think I'm dead here. Okay, wow, he fucking homed in on me. Yeah, I don't know, that second half of that fight gets kind of crazy. I'm like thinking, what the hell are we gonna do about that? Is this the Walmart version of Brimstone Elemental? I think Brimstone Elemental honestly might be easier. Luckily with Ranger, we don't need to stand super close to him for this. Yeah, this is the part where he gets kind of crazy. Like, he curves into me. Like, what the fuck? Stop curving into me. Damn it, I just burned to death. That guy's pretty difficult. And that's just supposed to be after Cryogen. I think we can also just take this Dormant Key to Solon. Fandom wiki bosses do be unbalanced. Yeah, I was like, this boss is like really strong. And it also, like, just has a lot of bullets flying around. Burnfrost gave me this key for freeing him. Alright, this key doesn't strike me as ordinary. It's imbued with some sort of magic spell. I'm picking up a faint magic signature identical to the one emitted by this key. It's somewhere deep within the frozen caverns. We should go and explore it. If it's locked, I'm sure we'll find some awesome things in there. I'll mark it on your map. I'll be there when you're ready. Do I have the means to summon Brimstone Elemental? I want to say I do. I think the next place I want to improve is the area around the Ether Pond. Once I fully purify the world, I'll do some more building. Because, like, that item you just mentioned to me, if it just removes all the... If it removes all, like, the bad stuff from the world, I don't have to... I can build without worrying about anything. I'm a god? What the fuck? Oh, damn it. I was like, you saw that? I dodged all of that. I don't know, man. This gun, I would say, is, like, very, very good. Dude, my life flashed before my eyes, and then the brain fucking saved me. This might be the best accessory in the game. Like, everything that's part of the crafting tree for this brain. Twins is what I'm after next. I'm going to assume we have to kill Polaris to move on to, like, Plantera-related stuff. Because it seems to be lumping Polaris in with all the other mechanical bosses. Frost helmets, Frost chestplate, and then Frost leggings. All right, say hello to our new armor set. Defense barely registers to me anymore. In Infernum, you're squishy as fuck. Yeah, honestly, in Calamity Mod, it gets to a point where it's like, who the fuck cares about defense? Better to do damage? Yeah, exactly. Better to just do damage. I need to cancel the event again. Okay, I don't remember them ever doing that clockwise. All right. All right, come over here. I gotta remember I have a Rod of Discord every now and then, you know? It's like that one obscure ability that a Kamen Rider has that he only uses on certain episodes. Damn it. I would have liked that adrenaline. Damn it. Dude, I cannot dodge that, ever. Oh my god. Got him! Don't try and start a sandstorm, you piece of shit! God damn it. Sorry, I wasn't talking to the chat. Yeah, I'm doing good. Getting a little busy with more Calamity exploring. Great mod. 88 deaths, that's pretty low. 13 of those deaths fucking came from Destroyer. Wait. Wait, actually, we're keeping these guys. These are our new pets. Jungle grows restless. Okay, so we don't need to fight Polaris. We can actually just do the... Well, no. Wait, actually, no hallowed bars. Hold up. Oh. I see. So we're gonna have to go deal with that guy if we want to unlock anything past that point. Luckily, we actually have this. We actually have a frost key. What are we getting into here? Let me just set my spawn. I guess this isn't really a building day. This is like a boss fight day. Okay, can we calm down? There's like this, what the fuck is that? That's so annoying. Stop doing that. No, stop it. What the fuck? That little pink bullet needs to fucking go. I hate it. That's so, oh, Jesus. Wait, was that you? That wasn't even the boss. Yeah, that random attack that was dropping bullets on me, that came from that random enemy that was in the fight. We'll give it a couple more tries. Hi. This guy's kind of important. I was actually, I'm kind of upset. I don't have enough money. Wait, hold up. Give me a second. Can we stand here for a couple minutes? Yeah, I actually wanted this. That'll help with my flight. I did not mean to dash there. Okay. Oh shit, I still got hit. What the fuck? So I had to be like completely quiet this entire fight to focus on this. Please, just stop. There. That one took a lot of concentration. That was a cool looking boss though. But now we should have hallowed bars and souls of plate. Now what we can do, we can make the pickaxe axe, which requires souls of plate in this case. This will be the gateway to making one very, very peculiar item. Oh, what the heck? Anomaly. Interesting. I'll check those out later. Anytime I run into something completely, like, bizarre, I'm just going to assume it's Secrets of the Shadows. Yeah, the one thing I'm kind of curious about making is the world purifier. Like, the ultimate purifier. That just gets rid of all world evil. That's the thing I'm the most curious about. I'm like, this sounds like a fun item. I keep using vanilla stuff where it's just like, I shouldn't be doing that. We're playing a mod pack, for God's sake. But it's more because of ignorance. It's more because of ignorance, because I'm just not aware of, like, this armor set. Are there any Secrets of the Shadows items? Well, we had the Twilight Assassin armor set, which we started the stream with, which was, it was a good armor set. It was a very good armor set. I think it's outclassed at this point, so I'm not sure. We could look in the Secrets of the Shadows. The max stack, 88 bars. I think what I want to do, I want to go check. So I want to say we've got so armor polish. What is this, armor bracing? We can actually craft that. There's the plan, which I believe we don't have either of the items. We're missing the trifold map. There's then the pocket mirror. Yeah, the pocket mirror, which I believe is part of the, yeah, it's used for the reflective shades. And for that, you need the blindfold, which takes like 10 different things, but we can make it. So next on the list, you need the medicated bandage. So we need the medicated bandage and the counter curse mantra, which I believe, yeah, we've got the adhesive bandage, but we need the Beazor, which we can also craft. Counter curse mantra. It's very long-winded to craft, but it will be worth it. That allows us to make the Ankh charm, and then that should allow us to make, do we actually never get a cobalt shield? I mean, I guess we'll make one. That allows us to make the obsidian shield, and then of course, that allows us to make the Ankh shield. Also, the corruption here is all back. It's time to resolve this, isn't it? So purity renewal supreme cleanses the entire world. It takes purity renewal. So you need 1,000 of this green solution. Oh, there's 1,000 of that. Purity renewal, make 10. I don't know, man. Let's see what happens. I see there's a person already living here. All right, cool. I need someone else to live here then. What's going on here, by the way? Oh, Jesus. I mean, actually, it still seems to register. I wonder, I guess no, there's still enemies spawning here. There's still enemies spawning here, so this is still an astral infection. The world of nudity is completely pure. You've done an amazing job. Yeah, I don't think Highland is not in the correct biome. Oh. God damn it. All right, well, that's not good. We're gonna need some blue solution. Sucks to suck if you're a truffle. So, like, specifically, I'll probably want the steampunker to be up here. Oh, she doesn't sell She doesn't sell the mushroom. Wait, Staff of Mycelium. Eventually, this should turn into a mushroom biome if I, like, grow enough grass here. You should see the background change. Yes, here we go. The blue solution is sold by the truffle. I thought it was like a steampunker living in this environment. Or maybe I was misremembering it. That's always been the case. Honestly, is this the first time we've gotten the truffle into this world? Oh. Got him. All right, you do you. You're on your own. Oh yeah, I guess we can go check this out. Like, let's go check out this town over here. Yeah, here it is. Excuse me? Is it because of the Ebon Slate? Oh, what else do we have on the list? There's like Aquatic Scourge. Oh, right. I guess we've been holding on to this Brimstone Elemental Summoner for a while. I guess we should do that. We're gonna use this gun. This insane gun. Holy shit, I'm a god. Whoa. Ow. Turn off the map. This shouldn't be terribly difficult. This boss normally isn't, like, super hard. We'll use, like, a different weapon soon because, like, obviously, this gun might be a little overbearing to listen to at times. I'm surprised this gun is still able to keep up at all. That's because this gun got stronger, by the way. Now that the mech bosses are dead, this gun is now stronger. I'm gonna have to check what this gun can do now. What are we down to now? You piece of shit. Oh, I guess we're not getting a chance to use adrenaline. When will it become obsolete? Let me check. What does this gun do now? So this weapon may grow in power as you defeat difficult foes. With the defeat of Draydon's machines, this weapon now converts regular bullets into high-velocity bullets. Which, if you don't play Calamity, high-velocity bullets have armor piercing. I don't really know how good the armor piercing is, but I think, like, the P90 is another Calamity weapon that has the same ability. So it's an Uzi now. Yes, it's basically an Uzi. I know we've been fighting a lot of bosses and I haven't done much building, and maybe that's what you all prefer. I don't know. Yeah, so now that we're in here, we can now break these bulbs, and this gives us access to fight Plantera. So we can fight Plantera in this room. Sure. It's honestly not bad, and this thing apparently gains something for killing Plantera. All right, let's do this. You piece of shit. Damn it. What the hell is this? Ow. This is why you fight in a more open space. I'm going up here. Fuck. What kind of stunk was that the Lichen Rock? What was the Lichen Rock composed of? It was composed of the Crackshot Colt and the Phoenix Blaster. I kind of wish it retained the coin ability. I don't know. I guess, like, I'm super curious to see, like, how much more this gun can upgrade. It's like, we'll swap out and try other weapons, too. Gotta pay attention to those flowers that are sprouting. Like, sometimes there's just, like, a little flower that sprouts in front of me. Like that. I didn't even see it until it fired. Damn it. No, I'm stuck on a rope. It's the fucking vines. I got stuck on a rope. Oh, wait, that was still there. My bad. There's, like, some very precise moments where I'm getting hit. And it's like, no, I need to reduce the amount of times that... What the hell? What the fuck was that noise? Okay, what? Why didn't you do it 3 times? What? What are you even doing? Jesus, there's so many bullets. Come on now, just be cool. Gotcha. We'll have to do like a ranger playthrough where halfway through the playthrough we only use 1 weapon. Even though we don't have access to the blood chalice, there's this other accessory that caught my eye that comes with Secrets of the Shadows. There's an item called a alchemist charm. The charm of myths is used to make the blood chalice later in the game, but maybe temporarily we could work with this accessory. So it says increase healing and mana received by from potions by 100, which is kind of wild, honestly. Increases buff duration by 67%, increases life regen by 2, and reduces the cooldown of healing potions by 25%. Which is basically the effect that the Charm of Myths gives you. Now we need lizard tails for this, and I'm going to assume that now that we've killed Plant Terror, we have access to this accessory. Now, I don't know if we have everything for the glow jelly. That's something I gotta check. Do I have royal jelly? No, I don't. So where does royal jelly come from? It comes from Queen Bee. Are you serious? How do I not have these items? Now, the quality of life mods I added aren't compatible with everything. I'll have to get these items the intended way later. So this guy's selling everything for the pack. What is this called? Architect Gizmo Pack. So that makes the Hand of Creation. Let me go check if I have this book. I want to say I don't. We do not have this book. I know there's a bunch of stuff here. Staff of Rejuvenation. Grows special grass when used on dirt or standard grass. This is like this flowery type of grass that it spawns. I mean, speaking of Solon, the reason she's not at her camp is because she's at that one building. I think we'll go get that out of the way right now. Also, I noticed the princess is here. I'm getting distracted by a bunch of things. All right, welcome. I've been looking around, but there doesn't seem to be much of note except for this. This frozen artifact appears to be some sort of seed. Furthermore, it has incredible magical potential. I can sense it. All right, there's the Frost Blessed seedling. I might plant this here. It's an evil looking plant. So where were we? We were continuing to like work on this space here. So we got one nice setup over here. There might be more buildings on this side, but I think I want to step away from building for a bit to do some actual work. So one thing I do acknowledge is that we actually are able to make Asgard's Valor. Now, the thing is, Asgard's Valor has actually been modified. So we need an ornate shield. The problem with the ornate shield is that it actually takes a different item called the Shattered Heart Shield. It takes 8 frigid bars and a life crystal, which I want to say we have. So this needs to make the Shatter Heart Shield. To make that, now, I don't know if I've got any cryonic ore. I don't think I do. I've got to go mine some. Here's more of like the Astral Underground, which is like whatever. It's not even Astral Underground anymore because we cured the entire world. That reminds me, this is another item that I wanted to make. This is another item I saw that I thought was kind of interesting from Fargo's. Obviously, it has nothing to do with Infernal Eclipse, but I think these items, there's some interesting items that Fargo gives you access to make that I kind of just never really acknowledged. So make as many as you can here, and then make a shield. So this makes the ornate shield. And now what we need is ectoplasm. So we need to actually go to the dungeon now. We'll keep this pyro key in case we ever want to give Pyrogen another shot. I want to buy a Zerg potion, a couple of them. And then we're going to go over to the dungeon pylon. And we're just going to start a party somewhere. Drink this. And hope nothing terrible happens. I think we're at a point where we can even buy ectoplasm. We don't necessarily have to do it this way. Oh, there's a tabby. I'm probably going to die. Yeah, I'm dead. Now, how does one make a core of... Oh! God damn it. Oh, wait, I got it. There it is. I keep forgetting what the item we're trying to craft is even called because it's an item I've never seen before, the Alchemist Charm. So we're looking for a glow jelly. We gotta play this normally, considering that we can't buy the treasure bag for this boss. Not to mention, it's not that it's in the... I don't think it's in the treasure bag. The boss just drops the item. Yeah, like that. There it is. Now what we need is a lizard's tail. And to get a lizard's tail, we'll probably need to run through the dungeon. Helios. 125 melee damage. Oh my god. Wait, why is this kind of a sick melee weapon? Launch waves that deal 40% damage. Secrets of the Shadows, if anything, it is very visually appealing. We should totally do a playthrough of this. Like, just on its own. I'm bound to pick up a lizard's tail. Oh wait, no, it's a chest loot. I'll probably place it. I'm gonna place a Wayfinder gateway down here. So here is the Alchemist Charm. So increases healing and mana received by potions by 100. Increases buff duration by 67%. And then the Charm emits effects. Increases life regen by 2. Reduces cooldown of healing potions by 25%. So give me 10 of that. And that makes an Eye of Desolation. Now, I'm not sure if I'll be able to kill Calamitas clone on my first try, but we'll sure as hell try. Yeah, we ain't killing shit with this Amarok. We probably can't make the Terra Blade in our current state. We don't need a solar eclipse to happen. All right, this is the first solar eclipse we've ever had. All right, there's one. Personally, let me just, like, call a timeout. So I think we actually already have everything we need for this. This allows us to make the Terra Blade. I know, it's a vanilla weapon, but it's a damn good weapon. Damn it. I did pretty well there while I was, like, one hit away from dying. All right, that's it. I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna warn you. You might not want to look at the screen for a bit. All right, I just need to aim truer. Okay, that's all I was missing. Don't you fire that. All right, so somehow I have not gotten hit. What? Adrenaline? Okay, can we talk about how I didn't take damage a single time in the first phase? How did that happen? Ooh, Calamity Bell. All right, so that gives us Essence of Havoc. We, most importantly, want the Ashes of Calamity. You get something called the Violent Regenerator. So leave that in there. So I want to say we should have the means to make the Asgardian Aegis. So core. So this should make Asgard's Valor. We need this accessory. So now what we can do, we can officially use the Alchemist Charm because we're no longer going to need the Deep Diver. We also need to go and make the Summoner for Aquatic Scourge. We might as well tie up the loose end. It's either that or we fight Pyrogen. I mean, like, we go fight Pyrogen shroomed. I don't know if we want to do that. Let's actually give Pyrogen another try. I want to say Terrorblade should help a lot here. Like, if we take a huge amount of damage, we can heal for a lot. Damn it. Yeah, I'm much more mobile. I feel like you had to be much more mobile for this fight because he curves into you. Why is the game's sound just completely fucked? What was going on with that? That was weird. I mean, we killed him, but like, that was really bizarre. What was going on there? So we have Aquatic Scourge. We have the Acid Rain, like the second half of it. There's also, we haven't completed an Eclipse. Like the game hasn't considered us completing one yet. There's Calamitas, Supreme Clam. How do we summon Aquatic Scourge? We need Planty Mush, Sulfuric Scales, Mollusk Husk, Sashimi. I don't remember this being crafted this way. Is this recipe been changed? We're gonna need Planty Mush, I believe, for Hydrothermic Armor later as well. Okay, that should be plenty for now. All right, you didn't have to do this in my fucking house. All right, I'm gonna have to come in through the other side. All right, we got seafood. I don't think we're gonna need an arena for this, by the way. Fuck. I just got a little tripped up. I'm gamer enough. I don't actually need an arena for this. Did I just run in? Did I get hit there? Our Rover Pack's back online. All right, now you're gonna get it. I think I got him. It's like we were using the fucking Terrorblade. I shouldn't have lost that first time around. So Downpour, Deep Sea Staff, Aquatic Star to fight for you. I don't know. I have no idea if this is better than the Sanguine Staff. But you know what? I've been looking to get away from our standard summoning weapons from vanilla. We're probably ready to go fight, what's his name? Golem. We're probably ready to go fight him. I might swap classes. I might change things up a little. There's Dark Matter. If we want to get back into Bard, this might be the move. It's not a bad armor set. We just need Dark Matter. Okay, so there's some Dark Matter. So basically, any of those magic skeletons, they drop it. Or no, actually, maybe anybody does. So anybody that's carrying a gun, anybody that's magic, or anybody, or Bone Lee. I don't know, I just didn't want to leave Bard weapons back in pre-hard mode. I wanted to actually, like, bring some Bard stuff in for this run. This is a Shadow Beam Staff. What the hell? Dissolving Aurora? Do I even have that already? Dissolving Aurora. Reduce movement speed by 20%. Yuck. I feel like the game is slowing down watching me do this. Now it's just the item. You know what? That's honestly a fair point. I thought the game was starting to lag a little, but no, I think it's just me getting slowed down by this item I'm carrying. However, I do see a Morning Star on the ground. I do want that in case we go back to Summoner. All right, so first off, get this thing off of me. Terrible item. Terrible item. Take it away. So Maestro leggings, Maestro suit, and the Maestro's wig. Not only does that increase our defense significantly, we're also gonna need to swap out an accessory. We're gonna need to swap out the power glove for some other accessory that's bard related. So now we're gonna need a new bard weapon. I mean, there's the Calamity Bell. There was this. The problem with this thing is that I hate how it sounds. What purpose do those even serve? I want to say the reason, like the merit for playing bard in Terraria for Thorium mod is that I believe you get a bunch of buffs when you use multiple different weapons like this. Yeah, you see all those little orbs rotating around me? I meant the items. The ones that debuff you? That's a good question. So dissolving aura reduces movement speed, essence of emptiness, wormhole conversion. So is the purpose of these wormholes, you have to throw items into it and you get something out of it, I guess. So we can make a vibration tuner. And then we can make a digital tuner. I don't know if this is the best weapon we can use. This is also a Ragnarok weapon. I'm under the impression that it's fair and balanced. I don't know, we'll try it. I have no idea if this is a good weapon at all. I don't know if there's like a consistent way to gain back inspiration. I think this weapon's decent. This weapon seems to be working. It can't be bothered with that attack. You get a rod of give me a rod of discard for that attack. You know damn well I'm gonna use it. Nice. I gotta remember how this attack worked. Jesus. I low-key forgot how that attack worked. Oh shit. You know what? I normally fuck that attack up really often, but I actually wasn't doing too badly. Damn it. I was talking about how I hadn't fucked that part up yet. Not to mention, even if we take damage, we heal for 250. Like, that is a ridiculous amount of healing. I'm out of flight. Jesus. Damn it, I lost my adrenaline. I honestly probably didn't need to teleport. I feel like it's more effort to teleport. Like, this attack actually isn't that bad. I don't need to use the Rod of Discord there. Got him. I actually didn't have any trouble in that fight at all. So that actually went really well. This bell is actually really good. Oh shit, we actually had a bunch of people before Golem.